What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a KBO Collections Hobby Drive on a cool Monday morning. I would say cold, but you know, it's probably in the 20s maybe. So yeah, probably in the upper 20s. So I'm calling it cool rather than cold because it's been being in the teens and negatives actually. So this is a kind of like a spring day, honestly. So yeah, so headed into work. Just wanted to jump on for a bit, just talk a little bit about my weekend. And of course, I'm not going to go into all of my weekend because you can check out the live stream for all of the weekend that I just did yesterday. Because there's I went on for about, I don't know, probably 20 minutes of the stream at the very beginning talking about something that happened to me in Seoul this weekend. So rather disturbing thing, I would say. But anyway, check it out. By the way, it's definitely not for kids because it was let's just say it was disturbing. So yeah, so anyway, so that is that. But what I wanted to talk about was just my trip to a card shop for the first time in, I don't know, I guess it's probably been about a year, maybe even more than a year. I'm trying to remember. Maybe, I think the last time I was there was maybe last summer, maybe? Yeah, I think it was like maybe last summer. Summer of 2020, I believe, was the last time I'd gone there. So yeah, so maybe over a year, I guess. Summer of 2020, I think. Yeah. So anyway, it's been quite a while since I'd been there. It's a card shop that I order from, though, quite often. Or well, when I say quite often, when I'm buying cards. I mean, I haven't bought many cards recently, but anyway. So yeah, so went to the card shop, had a really good time because yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to just go in a card shop and dig through boxes and stuff like that, because that's, you know, when I go to a card shop, that's the main thing that I go to do, is dig through boxes and try to pick up some stuff for the Cardinals collection, and then there are other little things that I will pick up and pull out sometimes. For example, like I pulled out like a Mike Trout or two, and pulled out a Wander Franco Topps Now card, and pulled out, I'll pull out some different things like that, because, like, for example, like Trout, I pulled out some Luis Robert as well, and when I say these that I pull out, most of the time they're either Heritage or Gypsy Queen. I'm a big Heritage, big Gypsy Queen fan. And that could be, that's, if you think about it, like I'm really more into vintage than I am modern in terms of building my collection, so it makes sense that I would enjoy those more, because they are, you know, vintage look and feel, even though they're modern cards. So anyway, but yeah, so I was just going through, pulled out some Trout, some Roberts, because I like the look of when you've got, like, you know, complete or near complete runs of players in, say, Heritage. So I actually bought the Robert rookie card. So that's the base. I didn't have that one because I actually bought no Heritage in 2020. And then the 2021, I think I might have that card, but I wasn't sure, so I bought it anyway. If I do, I've got two of them, and that's totally fine. I mean, you know, like it was like $1. That's totally cool with me. So see, now I've got to start on the Robert, the Robert run, so to speak, for Heritage. I've got the rookie, I've got the second year rookie cup. This coming year, if they play with this lockout thing, and when I say the reason I say if they play is because, so I know we're not in any danger as of yet, but just reading the news, and the news could be just hyping things as well. But the news is like, yeah, so thus far, like, nothing has even been done. Like, they were like basically the lockout, like the sides won't even like meet or really do anything. So I mean, I guess that could be good, bad, whatever. It could be good because it could be just be like, they might be thinking like, well, you know what, screw it, we know we're going to come to an agreement by spring training, so we don't really give a shit. So like, why should we talk to them? Because we're just going to call them up one day and just be like, yo, all right, we accept, all right, cool, good, who knows. But anyway, so I just saw that yesterday, how they were talking about they haven't basically done any real work toward reaching any agreements or anything yet. So that's the thing. But yeah, so anyway, just building those little player runs and stuff like that. And here's the thing, why Robert? Because I actually like Luis Roberts. And notice I didn't say that I'm PCing Luis Robert, because that's not what I'm doing. I like him. I think he's a good ball player. I think he's got a lot of potential. If he can get healthy and stay healthy, I think he's got a ton of potential to be really good for a really long time. Excuse me. So anyway, so basically, I'm just like, yeah, it would be cool to have his heritage run. So started that out of the $1 box. The rookie wasn't $1. I think the rookie was like $2. I think I paid for it. So anyway, but yeah, so I think the rookie was $2. The second year was $1. So $3 in my little heritage Robert run. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what I had going with that. And so yeah, dug through the boxes, bought a box of the All-Star Rookie Cup, which is, I really like it because it's a throwback. It's got the vintage look in the modern technology. So I really enjoy those kinds of cards and stuff. So bought that, was satisfied with my box, because I pulled the Tony Oliva autograph. So now the thing is, this is what's funny, because Tony Oliva just got into the Hall of Fame, right? So he was just elected to the Hall of Fame. So so that's the great thing about it, is that goes toward my Hall of Fame autograph collection, which isn't big. I mean, I got, I don't know, like 15, 20 Hall of Fame autographs, something like that. But that's another that goes to that collection, which is great. Don't have to go out and find one, buy one, whatever. And this is a really awesome card. Really, really beautiful card, in my opinion. So anyway, now with that said, on the checklist, of course, it has him as one of the, I guess, kind of like in the checklist, they have different things. They have Hall of Fame autographs. They have like retired veteran favorites or legends or whatever. I don't know what they are. I don't know exactly how they titled it. And then they have like rookie autographs. Well, of course, Tony Oliva on the checklist is in that retired, like, fan favorites or legends or whatever grouping, which is actually kind of cool, because it's like he's in that on the checklist, but he's now a Hall of Famer. And it's awesome because another thing about him becoming a Hall of Famer is the fact that he's still alive, and seeing him, seeing the joy when he got the call at his house, and everything. That was really cool. That was a really cool moment to see. And on Twitter, that's where I saw it at, was on Twitter. So that was actually pretty cool. So to see the joy and the happiness of him and his family, and and all that. So so anyway, got a Hall of Fame autograph. So don't worry, don't think that like I spoiled the live stream by giving out that information, because I didn't spoil the live stream, because the live stream, the box opening was kind of secondary on that live stream. main point of the live stream was to talk about the weird experience that I had at a bus terminal in Seoul. So anyway, that's kind of what I had going on this weekend. Got some more cards put into TCDB. Actually have some cards that I'm going to put in today. Got a stack out today that I'm going to put in today. Just slowly putting in stacks of cards because I've gotten them organized, by team. So now I'm just kind of going through and putting them in TCDB and stuff. So, and that way I can find them. I know what I've got and all that. So do a little bit more of that today as well. One final thing. I did, like yesterday, I was just sitting around the house, was kind of bored. Like last night, and I was like, man, I want to read something. I need something to read. So I actually did something that I normally don't do, because I'm a big fan of physical books. I'm not a huge fan of like digital books, electronic books, but I guess at the same time, I live in Korea, so the digital does kind of help in terms of, getting the books, because, yeah, I can order them, but sometimes it takes a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe to arrive, stuff like that. So anyway, so I bought a Kindle book on Stan Musial, and it was the title of it was like Stan Musial, something, I don't remember, anyway, but pretty cool. Like I've read the first few chapters of it, really enjoying it so far. Like it just kind of is giving some little stories about Stan and and his life and stuff like that. The chapter that I'm on right now is actually talking about the town that he grew up in and his family and stuff like that. So definitely I'm enjoying it so far. Looking forward to getting deeper into it and reading the rest of it. Like I said, it's always fun to like pick up a biography or autobiography of different players, and give them a look and hear their different stories and stuff like that. And that's another thing too, because like even if there are 20 Stan Musial books out there, they're probably all going to come at different little angles, different little things, stuff like that. So anyway, so you might pick up something new in this one or something new in that one, because everybody has their own style, right? But yeah, definitely enjoying this one so far, and everything. But yeah, so that's all I had. Just kind of wanted to, sorry, gotta sneeze. Oh man, just kind of wanted to get on and talk about that. Man, perfume. Well, actually, it wasn't perfume. It's just like I was sitting here and I just got this, like, because when I had left, I had just finished eating breakfast, and I washed my hands because I had taken out the trash. So I washed my hands so I could smell the hand soap on my hands, and it just made me sneeze. But anyway, so that is all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Peace.